More games, Warhorse games.
Warhorse
Riding their Warhorse into more Kingdom Come. Expected, right? But then Middle Earth.
They're not going to stop.
They're making a Middle Earth game.
They're getting on that Shadowfax. It's a reference for you Lord of the Rings people. That's the only horse I know in
Kingdom. What? The kingdom's becoming and coming and coming. They've come twice. And like the second coming was massive.
Huge, even.
Like one of the most successful games of the year. And now they've announced a third coming.
To be fair, by the way, I'm reading now. Deliverance 1 sold 6 million units. So, like, granted, it took 6 years, but that's still a hefty amount of games. Yeah. Whereas 2 sold 1 million in one day.
It's crazy.
And in like 4 months sold 4 million or whatever. So, like, you know, they're doing pretty good out there in the can never stop stepping on their own toes Warhorse.
A big load.
Prague. They're in Prague.
That's one thing Kingdom Come 3 plans to deliver is bigger load times.
You'd hope not.
No.
You really hope not.
You want small, quick loads.
But yeah, this is sick. So this feels
ideally like no loads until like much later in the game, but
I feel like, yeah, as you said, the Kingdom Come like 3 is completely expected. Even it could even be like some sort of like side story or whatever, but like I feel like that's very expensive. The Middle Earth Lord of the Rings game feels like how back in the day we would yap about like, oh man, what if this studio got this IP?
Yeah.
Like what if like that? And this is that happening in real time for a lot of people. I like every thread I've like looked at on Reddit or like in like any other social circle, I've like seen people being like, I wish for this. Like I dreamt about this. Like this is like the most amazing thing in the world. And I think it very well can be an immersive sim in Lord of the Rings in Middle Earth. That sounds fucking incredible.
Okay, so first off, let's talk about Kingdom Come real quick.
Yes, yeah.
How would you describe Kingdom Come in comparison to like a Elder Scrolls?
Yeah. I'll start with what they have in similar. They are both RPGs in which you need to train your stats by doing them. But whereas Elder Scrolls will let you still do the things that you're not great at, and with some failures, like when you do alchemy in Elder Scrolls, you will just not make good potions sometimes. But like, it's something that you level up fast and whatever. Kingdom Come also has that kind of concept, but it applies it more broadly. Like Kingdom Come 1, I remember your character can't read until you start to learn how to read, and as you start to learn to read, letters will translate into things that are readable to you, the viewer. Like it is a very, very much what we call an immersive sim.
Yeah.
In the way that Deus Ex is, but it just takes it. Its immersion isn't you're a cool sci-fi like cyberpunk cop. You are a goddamn peasant. Like you're the son of a blacksmith. Slightly over a peasant, but still, like that is like where you are, and it's like, hey, you don't really know how to read, you don't really know how to fight, so you have to get good at those things, and you will fail for a very long time, but if you keep at it, your character will actually be able to feel like a hero. Like it is very much a hero's journey. It's still like you're not like out there killing everybody, slaughtering everyone. You're not like a Dynasty Warriors character, but it's like an actual like journey you have to take to become competent even at anything. You try to shoot a bow in Kingdom Come, and you're gonna either fail, you're gonna snap it, you're gonna shoot it a billion miles off target. Yeah.
Yeah. One thing about this announcement that I first thought is it just says a new Kingdom Come adventure.
Yeah.
And it didn't say Kingdom Come 3.
Mm-hmm.
So like I know they've like gotten out there and said that it is an open world RPG.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't think they've said it's 3 Kingdom Come Deliverance. Okay, so that's the thing also. It's Kingdom Come Deliverance and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, correct?
Yeah, yes.
This is just Kingdom Come, and it's just a Kingdom Come adventure. It is open world, but it isn't necessarily Kingdom Come Deliverance 3. So, I'm wondering if this next game isn't quite as immersive, maybe, as these last ones. I'm curious what could be different if it's not Kingdom Come Deliverance 3. Because also it's supposed to come out next year.
Yeah.
And that's very quick compared to when Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 came out.
My thought process are basically this. I think that in Deliverance 1 and 2, you play as Henry.
Come Deliverance and Come Deliverance 2.
Mm-hmm. You play as Henry in both games. And it's very possible that they finished 2, and I haven't played it. I haven't been at the ending, and they're like, Henry's story is done for now, or whatever. Like, let's send him off. And this new adventure is they don't want to put the 3 because they're like, new character, new place. We're no longer in Bohemia. We're now in Belgium or something. Who knows?
Hey, can I say something? Speaking of, since you said Belgium, I've been holding off on this. We talked about your like train. You know, you had your train thing, and I was like, you're like, not to get in the weeds, but the train of thought, whatever. I was like, oh, how'd the train get in the weeds? And you're like, it's off the rails or whatever. You said that. I looked at my phone, and for some reason, I have a notification from a story that a train and a bus collided in Belgium.
Whoa, that was bad timing on my part, or good timing if you are a sicko.
If you're a sicko and you love to see buses get hit by trains, and then you should be comment in chat and give us your full name and your address and current location so that we can call the police.
But yeah, I don't know. You're right on the spot, though. I do think this is a they call them a Gaiden, a spinoff, though. Yeah, I think this is another character. It's a Miles Morales instead of a Spider-Man 2. It's like something like that.
Curious to see what they would do with that. I'm also curious if they like started making this game, and then all of a sudden, like, WB is WB, right? Yeah. WB was like, hey.
Technically not. Lord of the Rings rights are in a hellscape of like, depending on what format it is.
Oh, Jesus.
I think.
Why do companies do this to themselves?
I think Lord of the Rings video game rights are partially, if not fully, owned by whatever one of the two Embracer splinters that just happened. And I'm going to really quickly, because I also think with Lord of the Rings, it is tied to the specific era as well. Like, I think the rights are so fucking broken for Lord of the Rings that they're just a mess.
Just make it easy, guys. Come on. Basically, the point I was trying to get at is I just wonder if the company who does allow, who owns the rights, just like went to Kingdom Come and was like, hey, we want you to make this. As they were like in the middle of making this Kingdom Come adventure. Because
I can see what you're saying.
Or you know, they just grew enough from Kingdom Come Deliverance. They obviously made a shit ton of money, hired a bunch of people, and then pitched an idea around, and were able to make it into Middle Earth.
Yeah, they could also be like, Embracer needs money, and they could have just went up to Embracer, and been like, hey, we have money, let us work on Lord of the Rings.
When was the last Lord of the Rings game where you were like, yeah, heck yeah?
I mean, like, that's a wonderful question. Over the last several years, it's definitely not been Shadow of War, probably, right? If I'm really thinking about it, the Lord of the Rings games, my quick, like, ones I love, Two Towers, Return of the King is just Two Towers, but slightly better. I have a soft spot for the Third Age, because it's just Final Fantasy X. But then after that, it's like Battle for Middle Earth has its fans.
Yeah.
The Lego games are Lego games, and then it's Shadow of War, right? These, like, the Hobbit one that just came out doesn't instill me, or like it's coming out, doesn't instill me with any hope.
The Hobbit, like, life sim one?
Yeah.
The Hobbit.
I hear that's not great. I hear that the Mines of Moria one isn't great. I hear
Golem
is obviously bad. People be out there playing that 2008 MMO or whatever, 2007 MMO still.
Lord of the Rings Online.
But that, I'm not excited about that.
No.
Amazon just canceled their new one that they were making. Like, it's a little barren out there in Lord of the Rings.
It's been a while since there's been, like, a Lord of the Rings game that's been announced where people have been, like, excited, like, this is finally the one. I know it's not going to happen. Of course is what wouldn't happen. But, like, could you imagine if they were allowed to use the Nemesis system?
Oh my God. That would be incredible. I think that would be, like, literally, like, every day of my life. It's
every day.
WB Games owning the Nemesis system and doing fucking nothing with it, supposedly using it for Wonder Woman, which of course never saw the light of day, but still, it just being there under lock and key, fucking frustrating.
So stupid. Why did we let this happen again?
Yeah, you shouldn't be able to copyright game mechanics.
No. But yeah, that'd be dope. This already sounds dope. Like you said, it already sounds like this, like, match made in heaven. Like this, like, what if X company made Y game? Like, this, somebody did that and it happened with this. Throwing the Nemesis system, that'd be awesome.
Warhorse, this is me learning in real time. Warhorse is owned by Playon.
Who?
Yep. Playon, which used to be owned by the Koch Media Holdings, but not anymore. They are owned by Embracer Group.
Oh, hey, there we go.
So there you go. They are a company under a company under a company. Now, granted, where they are in Embracer now, because they literally were like, Embracer's whole thing, I'm getting off the rails. We're just like, we are going to split off the Lord of the Rings and the Tomb Raider franchise. Do they own Tomb Raider? Embracer? Well,
I think so.
You talk. You yap while I figure this up.
Yeah, I don't know. This, like, Lord of the Rings has been in this weird place for a while where it's just kind of like, at this point, it's just like this nostalgia thing. Harry Potter was kind of headed in that same way where it's like we hadn't had anything Harry Potter for a while. And, like, anything that we got from Harry Potter was just kind of like exciting until it released, and then it was kind of like swept under the rug until Hogwarts Legacy. Of course, that was pretty huge. Massive sales.
Massive sales.
And like I imagine that for Lord of the Rings fans, that this is gonna feel like similar to that.
You would hope. Like they want to win.
Yeah.
I want to win for them.
Yeah.
I like Lord of the Rings, but like as we said, the video games. I'm down. I'm down for a good fucking video game no matter what, right? And if it's tied to a franchise I love, give it to me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I found the information is that the Embracer Group is splitting into two companies so that it can like easily pursue mergers or selling off like things or whatever. And then one half is Fellowship Entertainment, which has Lord of the Rings, Tomb Raider, Darksiders, Dead Island, Kingdom Come Deliverance, Metro, Revenant are the easy, like those are the big franchise there. And I would say this is the exceptionally good half. All these games are at least, you know, considered to be very good. Darksiders has nothing to speak for it, but these are the above average games and franchises and IPs. The other half is what I would call formerly THQ Nordic AA games.
Okay.
Destroy All Humans, Desperados, Gothic, which does have a remake coming out, Killing Floor, Kingdoms of Alamar, MX vs. ATV, Reanimal, Ride, Screamer, Titan Quest, Wreckfest, Hot Wheels Unleashed, SpongeBob. These are all games that routinely are in the AA.
Yep.
Even the good ones, Gothic, as much as I think like the idea of Gothic's cool, and it is still, you know, very much firmly a AA type of experience. So
yeah,
those are the two embracers, and at least one of them gets to keep Lord of the Rings,
and they're doing something with it, so good for them. I hate, you hate when companies just own IPs and don't do anything with them.
Drives me fucking crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm so curious to see what this game is actually like, right? We're probably really far away from it.
I imagine we're really far away. My next statement I was going to make was that a lot of times when you hear game announcements now, you know, we're like a week out from Summer Game Fest. A lot of time when you see some sort of game announcement now, you get more in a week from Summer Games Fest. And like, I'd be surprised if we see something about these at Summer Game Fest. And if it is a Summer Game Fest, I'd be even more surprised if it was anything significant.
Yeah. Like, and I honestly, like, I think that, like, I don't know how much information they're going to have more than what they showed. Like, more than just being, like, Lord of the Rings Middle Earth game.
Yeah.
Maybe Warhorse.
Maybe you get
I do think it, like...
a title.
I'm curious about, like, man, so, like, just to entertain the concept real quick, like, is it gonna still be a Kingdom Come like? Is it an immersive sim?
Right.
Do I have any choice? Am I just, oops, I just punched my mic, playing as, like, a human? Or, like, is that all I get? It doesn't fully translate, make sense to be able to play as, like, an elf, but maybe you could swing a hobbit. There's so many, like, little things about this video game that I am very excited to learn more about.
Yeah. What if it's going to end up being something like so off the rails, and it's going to be like a Lord of the Rings, like
Gollum 2.
Oh my God. Yeah. They just get Gollum 2. They're like, listen, we tried once, but now these guys are going to make it. Or they just, it's just called Gollum and they just remake it.
Yeah. And, like, I mean, the Gollum movie, The Hunt for Gollum or whatever, is coming out. You know, there's some brand synergy.
No, we got to move on.